Virtua Fighter 5 is a name that many of us have not heard in a very long time. But as of last Game Awards, they announced not one, but two Virtua Fighter titles. The first one is Virtua Fighter 5 R.E.V.O, which is a remaster, well, not a remaster, but like a reboot of Virtua Fighter 5 that came out all the way back in 2006. They did release a version on the PS4 like 3 years ago or so. I actually played it on the day that it came out, but from what I remember, there was a lot of lag. And not only lag, but there wasn't a whole lot of people playing. I remember waiting in queue for up to 10 minutes just to find a match, and that was on day one. Now, that could have been issues with their servers. It doesn't necessarily mean that there wasn't a lot of people playing. It could have been issues with the servers, but as far as I can tell, I have no idea. To me, it seemed like nobody was playing. But I had the fortunate opportunity to play Virtua Fighter 5 R.E.V.O open beta on Steam, and let me tell you, that game, oh man, it's fun. Now you can definitely tell that it's an old game from 2006, which honestly it's not a bad thing. It really isn't. It's from a time of where fighting games did not have rage mechanics, armor moves, heat bars, just systems on top of systems, crazy combo systems, combos that last 30 seconds. It's just a very simple 3D fighter, which honestly is kind of a breath of fresh air, to be honest. Now, before I start talking about the gameplay, I'd actually like to start my talking points from the main menu. Now, when you first launch the game, the first thing you're going to notice is this brand new logo. And personally, I'm not the biggest fan. It seems very simplified, very tuned down from what we had before, with the sort of retro style of logo that we had with the initial release of Virtua Fighter 5. This new logo, it's very bland, it's very simple, it's very sanitized. They're doing the same route that every other fighting game is doing. Even Tekken's doing this. If you look at the Street Fighter logo, it just looks like they made it in about 2 seconds. And it's just so bland. The Tekken logo is a little edgier. The Tekken 7, Tekken 8 logo, slightly edgier, but it's still, compare it to the old logos where they had I think it's called kanji behind the Tekken logo. It looks so cool. It was so iconic, and now it's just Tekken, which is fine. But with that out of the way, let's go back. Let's proceed forward into the main menu. And then those iconic Sega jingles. Oh my god. When was the last time you heard that? So, modernized menu. Not too bad. Yeah, I believe this is the exact same menu that Ultimate Showdown has, which is fine. It's alright. We have ranked match, which is, yep. This is the only way to do 1v1 queued. Otherwise, you have to go into a room, which takes you to a lobby, which is what room match is. You go into a lobby. The coolest mode that I played in this was a round robin, where they call it tournament mode, but the rule set is basically round robin. Everybody fights everybody in the lobby. Tekken 8 needs that. That is the coolest feature I've seen in a fighting game. It's amazing. Training, just your simple practice mode. Offline versus, we all know what that is. You just beat up your little brother in combat or something. I don't fucking know. Arcade, that's the classic single player arcade experience, which takes me to customization. Beating arcade right now doesn't give you anything. However, when this game actually releases, I believe that's most likely going to not be the case. What I'm assuming is going to happen is you'll get some sort of fighting currency, if not items outright. But customization is not in the game yet, unfortunately. Which is fine. But I'm hoping it's going to be good. I'm hoping it's going to be better than what Taken 8 is giving us, which should not be too hard to beat. But then again, this is a very old game. But with the menu out of the way... Oh, actually, purchase DLC from the Steam store.
Money.
So there is a DLC menu option. So what kind of DLC can we expect from this game? I'm not entirely sure. We do know that they're releasing bonus content and a pre-order bonus for this game. But will they provide this game future DLC? What does that mean? Does that mean new outfits? Does that mean or does that mean new characters? We don't know yet. But with the announcement of Virtua Fighter 6, I'm assuming we're not going to get new characters. But that's just my guess. Now, I'd like to discuss some game features. Alright, let's head into Arcade. Unfortunately, the servers are down now as of the time of recording this, but they will be back up when the game officially releases, and I believe it's January. So let's check out the characters. Alright, so my favorite characters, I got quite a few. I really like... Jackie was my original character when I played on the PS2 when I was just a kid. This guy, he's awesome. Super fast playstyle, really cool character design. But what I find myself playing now more is Kage. He looks really cool, and to be honest, he's a little bit easier to play. At least for me. He has some really cool stances. He's got a back turn stance. He flips all around. He's badass. I tried out Gene because I think this guy also looks really, really cool. But he's very slow. And personally, I like fast characters. But he's really cool. I mean, just look at his character design. He looks badass. Something else I would like to mention is, I mean, look at Vanessa, okay? You would not have a character. Imagine this character in any of the... Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on. We gotta check out the physics. Come on. Mortal Kombat used to do this, and then they stopped. If Virtua Fighter 6 sanitizes not only their logo, but their characters, I will be severely disappointed. I mean, let's... Yeah. Need I say more? I don't know how to play Vanessa. Yeah, the characters are badass in this game. So here we are in practice mode. One of the things I would like to talk about first is combos and how they work. So it's not as obvious like in Tekken where, oh, your combo starts when your character is 30 feet up in the air. No, they kind of just do like a slow backwards fall. Like here, I'll show you. And usually the combos aren't super long. Just like a combo starter and like five hits after. Something like that. There's another down state that's a little more obvious. They hit their back with their feet up in the air. Similar to Tekken. But it's a little jankier. Let's see here. Yep, something like that. Another thing in this game is the down state. So when I knock him on the ground, it feels very clunky. And it doesn't feel very good for either player. It doesn't feel good fighting someone knocked down, and it doesn't feel good being knocked down. That is the worst part of the game. See, I'm trying to hit him, and my attacks just go straight through him. What's up, guys? I'm recording this the next day, and what I completely forgot to mention is that you can hit people on the ground. I knew this at the time, it's just I didn't mention it for some reason. But the way you hit people on the ground is you hit up punch, and your character will jump up into the air and hit them on the ground. It's not exactly the most in-depth system, but that's what they have. And fortunately, I did record myself. I already showed it of my character jumping up in the air, hitting them on the ground. Now, I can't record it anymore. The open beta is unfortunately over now, but yes, that is how you hit people on the ground. So here I am on the ground. Jackie is politely knocking me down. And from here, I really don't have very many options. I don't know how to get up fast. You can roll, or you can kick. You can roll to either side. You can also do a low kick. I'm not really sure what the button for that is. But that's about all your options. High kick, low kick, or a roll. And the attacker can't really hit you on the ground. So that's all there is to the ground play, which honestly does not really have a lot of depth to it. At least from my perspective. That was kind of cool. What the fuck? But yeah, guys, that's about it. So I was going to record more today, but the beta is unfortunately over. I can't even launch the game and do single player. All the game says is uninstall. So that's about it. I did want to mention the game only has 3 buttons: punch, kick, block. I was going to show that, but yeah, it's real simple. There is a block button, okay guys, I get it. Get over it, there's a block button. It's really not that bad. But other than that, yeah, the beta's over. I will be talking more about this game when it does release in January, and I will also be talking about Virtua Fighter 6 when that game comes out. I'm super excited for that. The trailer looks super cool. The graphics look great. But yeah, that's about it. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will hopefully be making more videos. It's something I've been really wanting to do. And yeah, that's about it. So peace, guys. Peace. And please watch the next one. See ya.